So it's your boy Big Reg coming to you once again, previewing a key matchup for South Korea in the 2022 World Cup. South Korea's campaign so far has been, let's be honest, a little disappointing. First starting with a draw versus Uruguay. I thought that was actually a pretty good start for the tournament. But then disappointment comes in the second game where they lost 3-2 to Ghana. Holy smokes, talk about a false hope. Oh my goodness gracious. First they go down 2-0 and our spirits just sank right to the bottom of the ocean. But then they rose up again to tie the game at 2-2. 2-2, and then our hopes were rising again. But then, in just a few minutes later, they came crashing down again when Ghana scored a third goal to take the lead and eventually go on to win 3-2. And now here, Korea stands. Korea stands in third place in the group, having to play group leaders Portugal to try and get to the knockout stage. Ka-chow! Oh, and now Korean fans all over the world are wondering, is it possible to make it to the knockout stage at this point, having gone through all they've gone through already? And I'm here to tell you, yes, there is a path forward. Let's look at the table. Ka-chow! We go to the table, we see that Korea is in third place with 1 point. 1 point. They're tied with Uruguay in terms of points 1-1. And they are behind Ghana. So what has to happen, easiest way is Uruguay beats Ghana. We have to beat Portugal. Now you might be thinking, Big Reg, already you're talking crazy. How are we going to beat Portugal? One of the best teams in the world. I'll tell you how. Portugal has already qualified for the knockout stage. This game doesn't even matter to them. This is like an exhibition. This is like a scrimmage, if you will. A practice. We're talking about practice, okay? We're not talking about a game, not a game. We're talking practice, okay? So given that fact, Portugal, especially given some of the injury concerns and yellow card concerns, could do what France just did and make a wholesale change to the entire lineup. Because again, this game doesn't really matter for them, okay? So let's say we play the Portugal B side versus our A side. Is our A side still good enough to beat Portugal's B side? And I say yes. I say yes. Because the two people in particular, number one, of course, the Capitan. El Capitan, the masked marauder himself, Sonny, okay? I don't even got to say, you know and I know, okay? He's got to step up. He hasn't scored a goal yet, but I think he will rise up to the occasion just like he did versus Germany 4 years ago. It's going to lead this Korean team to victory. But the other key factor in this game is going to be Lee Kang-in. You might be thinking, who's this kid? Who's this kid? This kid has been a star in Korea ever since he started in a reality soccer show as a child, as a little baby, okay? Little babito, okay? Since he was a star in Shootori, and now he has risen to the men's national team, and I believe he's going to be the creative force that's going to help Korea score goals this game versus the Portugal B side, okay? Now, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Korea has got to maintain the goal differential, or a better goal differential, than either Ghana or Uruguay. Let's say Uruguay wins, okay, beats Ghana, and they get 4 points, and then now we're tied with them with 4 points. So then the tiebreaker for us is going to be who has the better goal differentials, us or Uruguay. And right now, our goal differential is at -1. Uruguay's is at -2. So Uruguay has to beat Ghana by 1 more goal than we beat Portugal. Make sense? I hope it does. You're Korean, so hopefully you know how to do math. The other scenario is Uruguay and Ghana tie. And if they tie, then Ghana would have 4 points, and South Korea would have 4 points. Now, assuming that we win by at least 1, then we are tied with goal differential. Then the next tiebreaker is total goals scored. And right now we are down by 2 goals. Okay? Ghana has already scored we're down by 3 goals. Ghana has scored 5 goals. We have only scored 2 goals. So in order for us to make it up on total goals scored, it's going to be hard. So what we got to do is we have to beat Portugal by 2 goals. Okay? So if Ghana and Uruguay tie, we have to beat Portugal by 2 goals. If Uruguay wins, we just have to beat Portugal, number one, and then also have the difference be, I think one. No, we can even. It could be the same, but we're still gonna go through because our goal differential is 1 better than Uruguay right now. So Uruguay just can't beat Ghana by 2 more than what we do. Make sense? Again, follow along. You're Korean. Come on, get with it. The worst case scenario, of course, would be South Korea either ties, comes up with a draw, or loses to Portugal's B team. But if that happens, then you know what? Honestly, we don't deserve to go to the knockout stage. Okay? And we get our just desserts. But I truly believe in my heart of hearts that this Korea team can rise up once again. 4 years ago, nobody thought that we could beat Germany, but I believed. And the team believed. More importantly, the team, the coaches believed. And I believe that this year, this World Cup, with the game being played in Education City, I mean, how does it set up better than that for us? Come on, coming from a Confucian culture where education is prized, where education was the super fuel for Korea's rise up from the ashes of war to a global economic powerhouse now. And I believe that this Korea team can do the job and win versus Portugal B and get to the knockout stage. So I am urging all of you Korean fans not to give up hope, not to become indifferent, but to continue on with this journey with this Korea team. And I say, te amigo, banzai.